on the other side, still with his thorns available. With how little time is left, these could cause issues.
This could definitely be a problem. You can see 25 on the
Yeah,
clock.
but they have no one
Thorns
on site.
still up and online. And now LEVIATAN start to make their way towards the site, but no one is there. Brock's the closest. He's up in heaven, and even that flash could have been a chance for him to strike, but Scoop is the one to pick one off on the side. Now, advantage sat in their favor. Time to prime for that retake, and it'll take a while they allow Mada to group up with the rest of the squad.
Smoke for King.
Man down. Flash
Why he's not using the smoke?
from Vice is gone, but they still have one remaining for Kiko. Counter stun to slow them down, and the trade's coming back already. That attack side just dealing death, but even still going back with just one man standing. The IGL to try and turn things, and the swing out from King was a little bit risky, but he's going to take the fight and win it.
Then
It's
there's
a
a dangerous
pistol once
man.
again.
And it's already advantage for NRG. LEVIATAN luckily make it to the site without too many more fights. They'll get themselves a plant.
Wait, he's gonna die
30
from my
seconds left.
I like what I've seen from Mada though. I think he's cleared all of B main and ran back around. Of course, it's something they'll have to clear again, but it means they know there's no one flanking. Sato though! Oh, past it! 3
Sato!
Just lets
Sato certinho, what the fuck was? Wait, he's not over yet.
That was on a timer! And guess what? He's still alive!
I don't know what the fuck is happening, my boy
This is
certinho.
why we're excited about
His
this
family is
round.
there. Going at home, he said.
That was a bit of a slow start.
He was an ace? I don't
They were
know.
happy to run the clock down, but now when the time was against them with this ult.
Yo, Observer, you are trolling, bro.
Finding an early half. There was a chance for NRG. But that has been stolen away, and then now LEVIATAN are going to run away with the lead. 3-0, likely a fourth. Oh, a bit dangerous here for King. He's under a lot of pressure. That paranoia saved him, and luckily he's got teammates close by. Spike seen in here in a flash. And now this is dangerous once again. 7 shots.
All the time, he's took that, so he's on fire.
Somehow gets away with that anyways. If he falls there, this round is competitive. It may still be if Scuba can pull out a big play, but they're waiting for him. In fact, no, they're walking into him. This is dangerous with the bandit up this close. One
Wait,
found
what?
in
Where was he aiming? Oh, bro, but that was so close. Great run by
An
NRG.
easy fourth round. It would skyrocket them into this map, and the one that we said is so crucial for them to take. This opening as well by Spike Scene. LEVIATAN have got to be on cloud 9. This was a fake towards A, but it's worked for the pick.
Cloud9 is
And
not
now
very
they move
international,
towards
bro.
B. Let's jump into the cars.
Estão passando pra B.
Pega que levar pra
They crossing B? I'm crossing B.
Tá de escada, dá pra escada.
Upstairs.
Calma,
Let's go back, go back.
Fazer um pouco aqui.
Posso abrir com você aqui.
Tô aranha,
Can-
viado,
I
tô
can pick with
aranha,
you?
tô
Esperando
aranha.
você. Vamos voltar pra
Tá.
viado.
Tô
Tô abrindo.
Let's go back A. I'm picking.
Tá.
Vou abrir pra base. Primeiro.
Tá isso,
Dois
Gonna
aqui,
pick
dois aqui.
spawn.
Tô indo pra.
I'm
Vai ficar
going
aqui,
A.
viado.
Mano,
Mano, quer que
que
você apoia?
Mano,
Quer voltar pra B ainda, viado?
Bro,
Vamos
you
fazer
wanna
um
go
desvio aí,
B?
vamos voltar pra B. Fica bem então,
Vou
Bruno.
ficar então. Eu não tenho nada.
Stay big,
vou
Bruno.
ficar.
Mais um, vamos lá,
One
vamos
more.
lá.
Bem, e atrás.
Só zerar aqui.
Ah, aceleraram?
Gonna accelerator?
Go, go,
Tem, não
go.
tem,
No,
não tem.
there's still
Five to
players
30
here.
seconds left.
It looks like they still
Who's
want to
Bruno?
go
I don't
once this
know.
ace up with the
I don't
spike.
know.
There could be some
I don't know who's
challenges
Bruno.
before the spike even starts to be planted. Ethan thought about it, but he's going to give it up.
Oh, timing could have been worse for
Spike
Scuba.
planted.
Maybe still didn't
Wait,
expect
wait,
the players to be
look at
lurking
this
behind those two.
movement, bro.
However, being caught.
Ah,
That
Ethan!
gives Ethan
You
a
are
great
too good,
opportunity.
bro.
A short
Wait,
team
you
in the
cleared
corner,
that?
And he's been able to clear.
This guy is
Leads
insane,
Neon.
bro.
But with that smoke now fading, he's
You
going to
want
have to
to
swing
fight
this
it.
eventually. They're trying to bait him into the fire with an operator. That's not the gun you want. The grab well. Oh, he even tries to go through it. But Matter is
Bro,
watching,
Ethan is just
waiting.
amazing, man.
And NRG are finally going to get themselves their first round onto the board.
Especially as the rounds go on and you see these
Back on
ultimates.
A. Wait,
Like the one for Neon coming online. For now, he's only got his operator, and there's one on the other side, holding, waiting. TP taken, and it's stuck all the way. King's now isolated from the rest of the squad. They've got to go through
alive, King.
Mada, and that they do. He's on the floor as King tries to hold on for dear life, tries to buy time, and allows Sato to trade. The ult pop here keeps Sato alive. Even with the spams, he'll go down. But Brock's got more work to do. Eating him alive for 2, but
Spike
Sato
down,
answers
B.
back. And with Scuba,
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Planted.
Like the round was over. But he's got a chance.
Jesus, bro.
And his opponent's low. So is he. Oh my god.
Just waiting, but Sato hits the shot anyway!
Bro,
Sato
the
did
raid,
exact
what is
thing
this raid?
that
What is
Scuba wanted
Scuba,
him
bro?
to
Sato,
do,
you
and he
are
still
lucky.
predicted the position.
He's on
He was
fire,
12
bro.
and 4
Blessed by his
within
family.
6 rounds, and yeah,
His brother seems nice.
The counter to this man
Yesterday in
just
the interview,
doesn't seem
his brother asked,
possible. He's already
Sato, we will get
go
a
again.
percentage
You remember the head-to-head
if
we
you
were
win
excited
Masters?
about? Sato
Because I like to
and,
play a lot
what
of
was it
times.
again? Kiko's 1 in
It was
6.
15%.
It's been a really tough
He
start
just
for
got
him.
the 1.
Yeah, indeed. Before this, it was radio silence. And on the other
NT, bro.
side,
Actually,
anything but.
NT.
These are 2 players who've had
I'm out.
fantastic openings.
Yeah.
And I have another ult. He's already had 2. He's halfway to a third, and we are going into round 7.
Nice flash. Neon's forced back, but he has got support deeper towards the
Nice, bro.
spawn. Blows is able to trade, but Matas. Oh, hold on. They've actually allowed him to keep going. The Hunter's Fury gave him the reveal. He's locked and loaded with the ult, but the
Okay.
shot from
Yo,
King,
Mada was great for that one.
that puts us back even.
He was feeling.
Brings the spike back into the hands of LEVIATAN. That kill might just have saved the round. It's at least kept it in contention for LEVIATAN.
Yeah, I think Mada could have easily closed this one out if King doesn't get that kill. Even still, though, the defensive side
What a
spread
game so
across
far,
the map.
guys.
Brock with his Odin left somewhat alone, but I think after the push, the expectation from NRG's side is, okay, maybe they'll go back in towards that B site now that they think they've done enough damage on that side. And especially when you have the full setup from Scuba on the other side of the map, you're going to get some form of contact information early enough that it's worth the risk.
You saw pings go through there. I'm not sure if it was for the wall, but it didn't look like it.
30 seconds left.
I think LEVIATAN want to fight into the spawn with the door closed. It could be an option, but they're going to break it. Immediately, that's going to tell NRG where this play is coming through. It's going to get Brock locked in and loaded, and he's taking all of them! A choke point versus an Odin, and that's exactly what you get. NRG
bro.
up to 2.
Only you, bro.
Round starting to break back into their favor, and some huge individual brilliance in the early stages of the round from Mada. A little bit more disruption. And I like that we're seeing that aggression out from NRG. You can't allow LEVIATAN to sort of put themselves into a position where they will hold ground with the operator and then have that opportunity to execute. Should be an isolated fight. And the Warriors, again, you're getting down to that 40-second mark. They almost need to bait the wall. Instead, it feels like he's just going to run through. If he lands this shot, he doesn't. Okay. That gives some space, but the rest of the players are trapped behind it. Spikeseen, though, managed to get through at the same time, and that's enough to find an opener.
And they blindsided for the first, but still Mada to deal with on the site. Nobody can, well,
Oh
I would
my
say no one
God,
can help
this
him out,
guy.
but Brock has no sight line, but it doesn't matter. Now Mada's found one, but it doesn't matter either. LEVIATAN right back to winning ways, and only this lane push to deal with. The off is trained in, and it's an easy close for the attack side. Neon's waiting to catch these rotations, and there it is.
He did.
Patience pays off. 30 on the clock, and they think
TP.
surely he's not here.
Wait,
And now
wait.
they realize the mistake of this round. Scuba on site.
Wait.
That was a fake TP, but
They
now
got
with
3 on A
15
still.
seconds to get the plant in, they're rushing A. Still 3 players from NRG here. It's a
Oh,
big
they got
mistake
destroyed.
for LEVIATAN.
10
Yeah,
seconds.
easy, bro. Easy.
It's the only grace to be found in this round. Chance for the sound cue to be given away.
Levi has 3 here.
A contact play straight
Like
into
Zinc can
Neon,
come
but
fast too.
dangerous. Posted on this
Oh,
angle.
Sato.
Headhunter
Oh,
ready
what?
to roll, and a TP available to get out of there, but Mada shut him down. Sato still pulls back that advantage.
Wait, he got
and he's
one with the
taking
molly.
it with the molly.
That's big.
Okay, advantage now sits in their favor, but Kiko fights his way back out. Great flash lands them at least a little bit of a foothold.
That's a
but
huge pistol for Live, man,
Brock's
because
the
their
only
comp
one
is not the best for the
standing on
fan.
runway, and it's an easy spam to close him out. A 3K from Sato, who's showing that he hasn't lost any of that.
Few massive...
Yo, his brother, he
rounds,
just
and
did another interview. I like the
it
guy.
feels like even the read wasn't the worst. They knew on NRG that there was going to be a guy in that
Backed
close
up.
right corner. They've expected Neon to be there. The problem is you deal with one piece of the LEVIATAN puzzle, and there's still a few more quickly looking to close out the round. Gee, and if you look back to the last half, it wasn't the case. But
We'll play
luckily
the
for
next
them,
round,
Sato
guys.
doesn't have his ult online, and Kiko does.
He's playing with his Neon, bro.
His opportunity to come in with an ace of his own. Neon's playing the second layer to it as well, a little bit further back, but there is a big problem. Oh, he sticks
Oh,
around.
that was so
He went
nice
a
by
little
Neon.
too early. The op in for one. And now the headhunter's still
30
ready
seconds
to
left.
dish
They don't
out
die?
damage. Brock is left on 50
Oh, he got
HP. The
him?
shock dart finds him.
down,
Spike
B.
down in the lane. 20 seconds to get it planted. And they're not even boots on the ground just yet. Getting surrounded. The wall's closing in as Sato comes from spawn. They're on 10
Yo, they're not
seconds
giving
before
anything.
this plan needs to be found. Time is running out.
Bro, you saw all these kids are good?
Scuba tries his
They didn't
damnedest,
give
but
them
he's
a
got
pick.
no time.
Oh,
Split
bro,
up
these
as
kids
well,
are
they know.
special.
One
Onur,
may fall, but
King.
the other will win the round. Double digits.
Great job, bro.
for
Great
Leviathan.
job.
I love
Oh
that from
my
Neon.
God,
it
bro.
truly is just
That's
like
actually beautiful.
gambling on the idea that your opponents are going to go just that little bit too early. We know that's the one thing about the Steel Garden that really kind of sucks with the ult is it takes so long to activate. But even in their heads, they've got to go like, okay, at this point he will have moved just so he hasn't lost the ult. It's not really worth sticking around just at that very last second, but you see the gamble and then just so confident in his ability with the Headhunter to go out for a little bit more.
Island on him as well. 2 rounds left for Leviathan to claim a map that they have looked superb on so far. And that Blaze is actually really annoying to try to push through for the defensive side. You can see they were going to flash in, but instead they have to wait up, and now they're ended up in the choke point being met by the push. Kiko's found the first. They'll wait out the molly, but the drone goes through, and now they know exactly where to look. The spam, that should have taken him out. It's left him with a bit of HP, not for too much longer.
Yo, Sato is not missing
down.
any shot, bro. Not losing any
Dead
dude.
to rights. It looked like they even pushed Sato in towards Scuba, set him up to get the kill, and then it doesn't even matter. And just when you thought the Odin was on the other side of the map, they've had enough time to rotate. Just look at the position of Neon as well. Where do you go back? My man has already got you locked in if you try and go all the way back through the
map.
spawn. They're going to have that early information system of him. And because of that, with 40 seconds left,
Yeah, they're gonna keep 4 players there, bro.
Okay,
That's beautiful by now.
maybe we're gone. Maybe we're somewhere else. Now they've been
They-
spotted. Now
they have no
know the
time to
ruse
go
is on
back.
3 players still
They gotta
in
commit.
this side.
Or maybe
Leviathan,
save,
I
'cause they're low
genuinely
money
start to
too.
question, when do you just hold on to the guns?
I think they just saved, bro.
Sato's just thrown in a flash for the sake of it, because hell, he's got another to
Oh,
work with.
bro,
Might not
low-key,
need it.
this was a
Blind comes in on
masterclass
the other
from
side,
Live,
it's
bro.
good, but this player-
Like what they did here against
On
NRG
this
is
side.
impressive.
Might be the best choice to avoid this sort of humiliation. They are looking to get themselves 1 map away from making it to playoffs. And, okay, it's a dance with death.
Nice,
Somehow
bro.
Hunter has
Nice.
managed to come out on top. Ethan alongside him. The best chance we've seen in a while. The spam should
Spike
deny
planted.
Spike seeing anything cheeky.
Oh, not blows though. He's taking Mana down straight through the wall. Not a bad start. NRG needing 6 in a row.
Blows in.
Already getting a little bit dicey. Big generators in the way there, luckily. The shock dart through on the other side will do damage. Scuba defends down below, and oh, he decides to shoot back. That is a brave, bold, and perhaps silly play. The time may be too far gone here unless the kills come in so quickly, and now they will just tuck in, hide, and wait for this clock to win the round for them. Ring a Rosie being put into play, and oh my goodness, you see why. Give Neon
But man, they saved 0
the
weapons.
clock indeed has
Not
won
even
the
when they
round for
win,
NRG.
it feels like they
Not
won, you know?
exactly the round that inspires confidence.
They're just going to keep trying to rinse and repeat. King has not been here. He's not been here before, but Scuba is waiting for it. Even still, Sato on the side defending well, but it's
Oh, he got with the molly again, bro. Again, barbecue of Ethan.
Another pulse that could do damage in it. Will kill off
Churrascado.
Kiko's ult, but he still stands. The wraparound coming in. Drones will be trading information, but to be honest, Blow's position is not the core issue. Neon has taken so much space.
And that Outlaw up against Kiko now has 2 shields left, 25 on Brock. Again,
I mean,
you're
against
not just giving
NRG,
Neon,
you gotta
saw how
keep
dangerous he was with the operator. Well, he can move
your best.
faster,
Like at
shoot
all times,
faster
don't give them a
as
chance,
well.
don't give them
With each
confidence,
bullet
don't give
as
them room
deadly
to breathe, bro. Because
it
when they
is
have
with the
that,
gun.
they can always come
They're
back, bro.
expecting a push.
And if you give Kiko
Both
confidence, maybe not for this map, but
Defensive
for the
players
next,
are locked in on very
you're in
passive
trouble.
angles because that plant hasn't come through. I really
30
like this
seconds
from
left.
Leviathan. They're just
Viewing
waiting for that plant
like
to
the
go
way
in
they're
so that they
playing.
know what side of the map this
They gotta
pressure
close
has
this,
come in
bro.
on. But I also like if NRG, they were trying to bait them into a fight before they plant. Instead, we get the fight that's expected. Neon swinging his way through main. His teammate is very far behind and he can't quite hit the shot. That was an opportunity maybe for a freebie. Instead now the spam is trying to clear a spot that nobody has
Reveal.
stood in any longer. Reveal available. Both players waiting, but that's the shot that could make it count. Is left all onto Brock. He's being spammed out from underneath. And again, he will bite the
What the
dust
fuck is
to
that against Brock? That's karma, baby. GG. What the hell?
in this series and find themselves a map away from playoffs.
Where are the people?
Comfortable down on that stage as well. This was
Working Mundi, studying. Today's Monday, bro. Chill.
The difficulty. NRG's map pick is up next.
Unknown saying
Neon Jet,
he was like, I don't even want to give
Sato
them 1
on
minute to
racing,
think that we're
formada,
changing
Kiko
everything.
not playing
So
duelist.
I'm just gonna go ahead
Back
and
to
say
the
we're still
Oman.
running the L-comp. He even said we'll get
This is a good map for energy, man.
revenge for XLG and then come in with a completely different comp. Love to see it. And giving them that little bit of extra aggressive style that we love to see from them. The problem is they are being surrounded, pincered, and already have a deficit.
Yeah, they gave up the C side
Okay,
and the side of
you heard
NRG, but they fought for
no
C
ball
main
kicker.
instead. Now, the pressure being put on once again as the door swings open. Brock not going to land those shots to start with, and it looked like Leviathan wanted to deal with Kiko, but it's not gone too well
What?
to start.
Oh, he's alive.
Nice shot from Neon. 1v3. If he got that pickup, the spike could be back under his control, but now you can see NRG just looking to...
Neon, you are insane, but that is the way
fight
we win this,
anymore.
bro.
They'll allow him a plant.
I got the spike.
All
Right?
they need is the retake.
Yeah, you can see the doubt it's also caused.
This is under
At this
crosshair.
point, they could have grouped up and gone absolutely anywhere. They could have surrounded the B site waiting for his rotation. They could be sat in the spawn. And for Neon, it's like, okay, I'd like to get this plant, but I have about 15 angles that I need to
30
check
seconds
before
left.
I do. Spike planted at least. Not a lot of utility to play with. That's the one dangerous piece. Well, unfortunately, that puts him down to 29 HP. Kiko a little low, but they know now, especially with how
can you
cracked up he
imagine?
is, he has to be trying to look for a fight, has to be trying to force the issue a little bit. I like the reposition though, but even still, just the jump spot, the smoke, going to create an awkward angle for him. And although that time is ticking, it's not ticking anyway.
Right.
To pull off. Showstopper available.
One down.
Not
My
anymore.
ult's ready.
Melted.
Of all the ways to hold a
Mother.
main on the attack, that's
So
really
stopper
not
down.
the one that I thought would work so flawlessly for Leviathan. Just send Neon out, takes a fight against a 4-man A main push, gets one, and there's no follow-up. NRG falling a bit flat in that early round, and look, to anyone's surprised, I guess you didn't watch the first map, it is a full freeze from Leviathan as they wait again
You
for
see,
the aggression
bro,
of NRG, catching
This
it
is
once more
king, man.
and finding a
Masterclass.
5v3 advantage.
They always do that.
The second
Get a
that they
kill,
get the
they
upper
pause
hand,
around.
they force a mistake out of the other side. This is what they were doing on
And
set.
a map like that,
And even
the
now,
defenders, they gotta
in a
push. bro.
5v3, there's no semblance of taking a
Now,
risk.
what they do is
still want
stack
to
on
see if
seat.
NRG
This is
will
something
give
that I
them
like
a
to
little
do.
bit more.
If he's not there, they just save the weapons, you know?
Take these teams, you remove all the names, remove the HUD.
I
And you
think so.
ask who is the champion's winning side or the team maybe playing like it. And I think it's a tough question to answer. They're looking so controlled in the manner in which they play. Fact is though, a good read, right positioning for
good
the
in here.
remaining 3 players. They are walking into the stack of the spam. Can't
Why are they-
quite get too
wait,
much,
why
but
are you
now
guys
Hawk
going
is
here,
all that
man?
remains. He
Why are you
needs
guys
it.
going
He's
here,
gonna be the
NRG?
one.
What are you
Leviathan
doing?
deal with that with relative ease.
And we're not making it any easier for them.
Operator picked up the Mano.
Oh, headshot?
Immediately, that's the showstopper down. A nice
What
shot
the
connected.
fuck
He
is
also
happening,
went
bro?
with
Is this
He was dealt
Naruto?
with by Neon. Even still, though, the trades have come out. Now we'll listen to NRG.
Spike down
Yung
A.
stickers yung igreja. Okay.
Irei aberto. É a Viper. Valeu. O cara me matou no ar.
Oh, this was live, bro. What the fuck?
Finding success on the back of that operator.
Oh, that
You
was a
mentioned
sick
it from
shot.
HUD, although he ended up in a bit of an awkward anime battle.
Bro,
right
for a second I
afterwards.
thought they were speaking track edge.
The rest of the team filling in all the gaps. But a 4v2, they can get through that smoke. They should be favored, and they've already gotten in. The Sky Flash works wonders. Boots on the ground. Scuba putting bodies on the
seconds
ground till King answers
Last
up.
player
But
standing.
Ethan's not gone anywhere.
Winnable.
Take hold.
Baiting them in here is going to be important.
Spike plant.
Eventually, though, we'll stick that plant. Ultimate available, but finding a time to use it is difficult. As said, it's one of those slow burners.
Did he stop
In
him
terms of when
crossing?
it's activated instead, he's going to go pushing, looking for Ethan, hoping that there's an isolated fight, but he still has no idea where Marder is. In
Wait.
fact, he's got his back
Oh,
turned to
not
the enemy.
expecting that?
Expecting it to be main, expecting that push to come in the
Easy
other
for
direction.
Marder.
And it's because of the initial aggression that we've seen from Marder. Look how many players are here now, a fourth. Gonna try and make it a little bit easier. Neon had early lights out, but it's Kiko that goes through. Tries to make the play, ends up losing his life. And now with the weaponry dissipated, it almost has to be the fallback. That Odin won't be firing any bullets, at least for a second or two, and that allows for a post plant.
That's crazy
But it's
timing, bro.
In a 5 versus 4, now the advantage out of the hands of the attackers. Time ticking, but not quite quick enough. King's gonna have to come up big on this corner. He's got himself one already, but traded out instantly. Now they start to pick up the pace, and the off finds one on the corner. Blast packing in deeper. The space filled in behind, but the kills finding their way into the hands of Leviathan. It's the Odin jump, but he jumps into a crossfire.
Bro, I swear to God, I thought the run was looking good for NRG. Like, I felt like they're running
You see
in
the
control.
impact of the ult. I think Kiko definitely goes
After
a
that,
little
no
bit
kill?
early. The rest of the team seem almost set up. Yeah, look, it's just a massive gamble.
That was a nice shot.
But that Steel Garden did most of the work. They'll remove the ability to just spam through all of those walls. An ult that they won't have now for a little while, but A-site utility. The time's starting to tick down, though, for
30
Leviathan.
seconds left.
30 seconds. The Seekers might just give the game away a little bit, but they know that at least one is here.
Now they don't know about the Odin, they'll back him up.
What?
They won't! Ethan, stop them
Oh
at the
my
gate.
God.
Spike scene, all
Yeah,
that
bro.
remains.
Ethan is
and he
like
didn't stand
maybe the
a
GOAT, bro.
chance. What
That
a
guy is
run
just
by
different.
Ethan. His job there was just to slow them down, to take that first fight.
Man, he
bait
was
them in for
alone,
his
rocking to
teammate.
help. I'm not sure if it was a smoke that he crossed
He
or it was a
took
paranoia
every
from
single
people.
kill in his
He got a lot of
stride.
assists
Look
there.
at him go.
Oh, they're all
Also,
blind.
excellent paranoia from Kiko.
Yeah,
They
low
gave them
key.
no chance
Who is
to fight
MVP
back.
there? Ethan or
The
Kiko?
first
That
couple
was
of flashes
insane.
that came out from Lev was sublime.
Oh
He gets caught by the paranoia.
Oh my God.
Dodges that second
what a
flash,
beautiful
and then
flash.
with a paranoia of his own coming in from
Jesus
Kiko.
Christ, but they're all blind.
That was just a straight cleanup. Of course, they were close enough that they could probably see him. It made no difference.
I thought he
in
was
the
dead
end.
100% when I saw him alone there,
Faster
bro.
pace take being attempted, some weaker weaponry in hand, and already diving in onto Scuba, who's still stuck in the corner. They should know he's here. Maybe on a sound cube, but it doesn't matter. He's held the line anyway, and now the support arrives in the form of the Odin.
Guys, we need to set our map here.
Alone, they're disappearing.
That's nice. 7-4, they're feeling good, but my man, Lev is still in the game.
An 8-4 scoreline starting us off. Strong showing from NRG, but a pistol loss could have seen us even at the half. And now Leviathan's chance to right the wrongs of history. That flash is behind the Viper wall, so it actually caught nobody. Leviathan end up
That seals the deal, my
winning
friends.
deaths.
Unless
Heal
Spike Z
sure
puts up a
onto
miracle
Spike
around
Z,
here.
but man advantage well and truly locked in for NRG.
Another great paranoia coming out from Kiko. It's safe to say those assists are well deserved. They're trying to get that little bit more aggressive himself. And a second already guaranteed.
Oh, he's running up. He's getting good.
I think that's 3 kills, 2 assists. Almost a perfect round for Kiko.
We're playing with Daily round, guys. Another 2K from Kiko.
Big rounds we've seen across the board for the rest of the team, but these ones just as important.
That was
Of course,
nice.
the other problem as well is you'd normally be talking about the damage, but they kept the 2 rifles. And with the lead
He's
that
happy.
they have, it seems like NRG are more with a couple of pieces missing, like maybe light shields rather than the heavy shields. And even a
That was
Stinger
so
going to be coming
nice.
up
We
for
play up
him.
the next round too, bro. It was the bonus. Observer missed
means
the
that
known kills.
That round was probably a stronger round.
But it was a flawless one
than
here.
what we'll
Very
see for the
important
one
for
coming up
live.
for NRG.
Even Ethan. Those are ults that can get you into sight. Look at Leviathan though. 4 players ready to scrap on this A main control, and NRG know now they have to leave, but they're leaving Scuba for dead. Question is, can he drop a few bodies in the meantime? Now he's a thorn in their side that they have to deal with.
It's funny because they were just about to start rotating away, and now they have to hesitate a little bit. King really needs to do a serious amount of damage on this backside, otherwise the site is gone completely. And he doesn't really have any teammates nearby. Finally, Sato has been able to deal with Scuba in the backline, and that's a huge kill for Spike Zine. Before they were going into a level playing field with a post plant. Now they have an advantage.
A post plant where NRG would have
Look
had
at this angle,
that
bro.
showstopper. The plant would
Yo,
have
you
gotten
cleared
him,
that,
but instead,
Ethan?
the death did.
Bro,
But a nice
what?
return by Ethan, and they look to fight.
Nah, GG, bro.
11 rounds.
That's
for
a
NRG.
crazy read. Nah, there
At
is
this
no
point,
way he did
LEVIATAN, yeah,
that.
look,
There is
they're
just
trailing.
no way,
They've
bro.
only found a flash in the pan round here or there. Honestly, it feels like a map that they never got started
I never
on.
seen a guy clean like that. Never in my life.
It's not
He knew
inspiring
it, bro.
confidence for what comes next on Pearl. As we said, the V very direct A play.
Oh man, just saw Durka
Wasting no time. In
commentating
fact,
on
Neon
Twitter
has almost opened the door
about
for the
players
round.
looking at
Right on
the
the
enemy's
right
keyboard
through.
to see if
Right
they are
through. He
defusing the
literally
spike
opened
or
the
not.
door
Like,
for them, and
they're still
NRG
pressing
more
the
than
key.
happy to
That means
step
that they're
through
not.
to a
And
mostly
they're using
open
that to take
A site.
advantage on
Scuba,
1v1
he had this
situations.
flank last round. It mounted to nothing.
That's interesting,
Because of the
bro.
position of the defenders.
I remember back in
This
the
time
days, the
Vice World is
flash, like
still
you
up,
throw a
but
flash,
he's going to
you
strike
see who's
before even
in
getting
position,
near
you know,
it.
like,
He's looking for more.
yes.
Surely not going back in for a
The
third
face
bite of
of
the
the guy would
cherry.
be-
And instead, he'll meet up with the team.
White?
No wrap. Well, actually, he'll
But
stay
this is
behind.
like
He'll embed
Scenario, bro.
outside B as the C play comes in. It's wide open. It's an easy plan. To the question is, how much can Scuba get done in that late
But yeah.
round? Yeah, well,
See if he White's probably
Can't
gonna
get
do
anything done at all.
nothing
He's
about
just
it.
that constant backstab
Good for the
that
back.
leaves two players with more than a mountain to climb.
Planted.
Maybe just
I don't think
action
whatever
there, you
was
know?
said in that pause
Oh, no.
thought that it would result like this. A 2v5 to keep
Here
them in the
it
map.
was clean for
The
NRG,
story
guys.
going exactly as expected.
No chance
thus
for
far.
live. Everybody on NRG
And unless
was
the remaining two have a
on
miracle,
fire.
then you almost
Beautiful
expect
game.
the blunder.
And I want to
It's
see a
never
very
gonna
close
happen.
one on
A
Pro.
flawless
But first, I gotta
round
eat
for
something, bro, because I'm
NRG.
very, very hungry.
35, 3 maps in the series. One of them will be making it to the playoffs.
we're going all the way to Pearl to settle the score.
So many angles that they need to clear. In fact, Neon is taking his time around middle. He's going to be very far away from the action, but Spikeseen already clearing one. Do they expect the second player of Scuba? He's just going to sit pretty as they now wait for those rotations, but time has been ticking for quite a while. They need to get a move on, and now he springs the trap, already clearing every angle methodically, but there go the trades. Even still, that time at this point feels like it's too far gone already, and though they may get a kill or two, there is no way they get the defusal.
Won't be for this round, even if it came online. The attackers are running into a lot of numbers. And it's Neon to start. They might try to force him off, not knowing how many players are here. And now the realization kicks in. A big fight needed to claim back that
Got none of
spike.
the guns.
Oh, but King's gone up pushing. He was in the danger zone for a second there, but now instead... Oh, but King's gone up pushing. He was in the danger zone for a second there, but now instead it's the other side. Walking back into Neon again. Headhunter might have run dry though. Give it bingo! The Red Bull clutch! What, 3 rounds they got in the last 4 or 5? A very, very slow start. That was a chance to really get off to a flying start. Good defense here with aggression. Up on B long, they thought they could just wrap around and deal with him. To react to this B play, Sato stood by with a molly in hand, 20 seconds left. Spikeseen can be here so quickly and still utility for King. This could be a very difficult round, in fact. 15 seconds and Sato invades the smoke. A nice try with the ultimate. He's bought time at least, slows them down to 10 seconds. The spike has to be planted soon. NRG, they've made it to the site, but this is their final chance to put the spike on the ground. It is a beautiful round from Spikeseen.
Like that, Sato, he loses his gun just before he's about to go in. With the delay with the shorty, and then just Spikeseen just sitting in that corner. At any moment, he could have gone, okay, now I need to risk it. Now I need to fight with my teammate. Instead, he goes, no.
And there's no read on the other side. There's no way for NRG to know what is coming around that corner for now. Only one man is watching it. It's Kiko, eyes on the door, and he'll find his shot. A crucial kill onto Sato. Great stun by Spikeseen! And to get 2 there is surreal. We're back to level playing field, and Blows has made it a little bit better for LEVIATAN.
Oh yeah, that single kill and duck away is just irritating. You want to try and find an immediate trade, but he's gone with the wind. Looking to just play that post, and unfortunately for NRG, you can't just do what you normally do, like try and sit back towards 8 main, because that cosmic divide is a problem. But the bigger problem is that that wraparound from Neon is slowly coming through.
Man, he's so
One
fast.
already spotted. Counter ultimate played in the Armageddon just to try and make sure they can't pincer off of this. And I like it. Ethan getting aggressive. He knows that maybe his back has been lost. He knows that there could be someone coming from behind, but even still, caught on the angle. Leaves Kiko to try and save them once again. But even still, that cosmic
You
divide
see
is
those
gonna lock
jiggles?
him out. He's got to try and play
What?
around. A nice shot on the first second as well. And he knows where the last is. Wants to try and take away the weaponry. No time to reload. A chance to pull off the clutch. And he goes in for the fight, and it's not
Oh
quite
my
there.
god, Kiko!
Time anyway. Another round that goes solely for Kiko. And a Red Bull clutch with it.
That is not a round that looked likely. He was surrounded, so many numbers against him. Runs into an AWP, and sure, he'll be denied the ace in the end.
1 by 1.
But he still wins. Up against the entirety of LEVIATAN, denies that lead, extending even further, and keeps NRG within reach in round number 9. Neon in this position has been deadly, and he will be again for Mata. It's his full HP bar for Brock. It might as well be. He's left on 10 HP, and for a player who loves to spam, that is going to take away your ability to play the game. At least the way you want to.
Ready. Spot for blows. He's definitely the player on this side that seems to be the safer pair of hands at times, just getting the information. Drone is going to give the game away. He's at least spotted a couple, but he is being pushed. In fact, even the Spike was pushing it there for a moment, wanting that safe space, but there is no safe space to be had. The full defensive force
Spike planted.
is about to start rounding. And bear in mind, I think Blows falling back was partially because of the ultimate he has online.
As Hunter's Fury could definitely help them clear out this A site. The reveal fired in deep. We'll start with Sato finding one. Now the site only has Ethan up close. That cosmic divide robbed him of vision just as he needed it, and Brock's got his knife out, shot in the side by a very patient King, and the body blocks. Oh, they've completely stolen the round with that, but I don't think Scuba was really on for the 1v5 anyway.
Mata about to take that space, but again, it seems like a setup in towards the retake. Immediately using that ultimate in towards the back of the spawn. A little bit of damage from the salvos, but all it's really garnered is some space.
That was a good kill setup, but now Lever floating back in. Mata's completely isolated, caught behind enemy lines, dealt with as Spike Scene is going ham on the site. NRG in a 2 versus 4. Spike still needs to be defused, but Spike Scene is taking it all on his back. The defuse tap now will draw Scuba out. He didn't win his 1v5, and the 1v4 will be no different. Big round from Spike Scene. And a big half from LEVIATAN, a team that struggled to put any rounds on the board on the defense, is guaranteed the lead at halftime.
No, they've been fantastic in these retakes. I've loved the adaptation we've seen from them, because when they were going for those all-in firefights, I think especially Blows was really struggling to hold that line as they had the execute from NRG. They are now allowing NRG the post-spawn. They're even allowing them aggressive positions. They're sitting all the way back and going, let's just play this one together.
I think in the other direction, unless they're from Kiko. 7-4 and a chance to have double the rounds of their opponent moving into the next half. Hunter's Fury not landing for more than the tag. So at least a 5v5 in the post plant, but this lurk here, it's feast or famine for Scuba, and it looks like he's gonna have a feast on his hands.
Yeah, they've been very, very diligent at checking for these flanks.
You want to fight
So this time, Neon should be dead to rights. That's one already gone. Weaponry reduced to tatters or so. It should have been. No, King manages to dodge the ult, and now he's want to fight back. Mata isolated out. In fact, they're trapped behind the wall. They don't know how much can come through, but that Armageddon should buy them additional time. The defuse isn't going to be halved. It doesn't even matter. Everybody dead on the other side. And now Blows just waits for them to swing! 3 quickly! The problem is he didn't get it to half. The half wasn't there earlier. So it will be a 5th round for NRG.
You'll see Ethan play the contact, fire the salvo through, and play that passive rotation. Back to the stun to start this off. No salvo just yet to cut them off. LEVIATAN making their way in towards the site. There it is finally, but This is covering off the plan for now. NRG can't really fight this. They're all back towards the spawn, maybe hoping that LEVIATAN fight for space, that they step a little bit too far forward. Good spams, great damage.
How no one died, bro?
LEVIATAN with 3 players desperately low here in the pistol.
But no bodies just yet. There's the
Sato
first, and it
gets
goes
1
in their
HP,
favor.
survives?
Sato may be low, but he can never be forgotten. Sitting in that corner. And Mada has kind of become a non-factor in this round. He needs to try and make that move, and he's been dealt with. It's the swing out from blows. Now the round is starting to tip in favor of LEVIATAN.
That was insane by
Although
LEV.
there was damage, nothing really converted off the back of it. They found that second pistol.
And now, an eco that they're facing off against. LEVIATAN are playing this passive. King given the space up. He's a man with a ghost in hand. And
That's
ghost
nice,
in front
bro.
of him. He's taking 3 with ease. And a 4th.
Ace?
Walking right
Ace?
towards
Yo,
him.
yo, 5 on taps. 5 on taps.
And he'll claim it. King with the ace.
King! That was amazing, bro. Like a scream, dude.
It almost seemed
Oh
towards the end.
my
The Brooklyn
god.
player,
That's what I love
it
to
at this
see, bro.
point.
You made my day better. My whole week, actually.
Clean
Fighting in the best possible way.
coming out from King, making sure that weaponry can be purchased up, and
Okay,
something I'm sure
shot.
it could just be bait. Of course, the single drone doesn't really sell the idea, but the Cosmic Divide does. Molotov into the back of the site. Mada just trying to play ahead, a kill, and maybe just ducking out of there, but his teammate gets the kill first. They're going to play from that advantage. Spike's in, clearing that further control. But it will be a post-plant with
Spike planted.
that retake coming, and in fact, the attack looking to try and get a little bit more aggressive. They've spotted them going
What
through, but
is
they're winning all of
happening?
the fights instead, putting them in a good position. Again, the trade's being expended
What
in
a
the
crazy
sense
round,
down to
man.
just King. He manages to avoid the Steel Garden. His weaponry will still be in hand, and Kiko maybe not expecting it. Walks straight through. He now knows there's nobody on it as well. Sitting all the way back. Knows that Ethan could now potentially have it, but instead he's just gonna
Yo. Coffee tree a champ, bro. Gotta respect this guy.
Anyone could have done that better.
King. That's
Unless
my
I'm
boy,
mistaken,
bro.
He didn't hear a thing. There was no
Damn,
step.
he's
There was
looking
no
incredible.
indication that Spike wasn't being stuck. Balls of steel. And it pays dividends in this round.
Oh,
to have him by
you
your
know
side.
he's-
Double
yeah,
digits
I don't know.
for the
I don't know.
attackers.
It was hard, it was
3-1
hard.
start
He
to
played
this
that so
half. And it seems like once LEVIATAN come out of the gates in that early half, it seems impossible to slow.
You have to look at the weaponry. This is the backbreaker round. This is a chance for LEVIATAN to make it to 11. And they are not shying away from a fight. Even with some of those weaker weapons in play, they are picking up the pace. In towards the side they go, but it's the fight's going the way of
you got luck
NRG,
there.
at least to start with.
They picked their fight so well. That salvo to slow, and then a big swing to deal with the players
winnable,
there.
though.
Kings taking some space on the other side of the map. They're tapping the spike so early because they don't intend to hit A.
Oh,
they're
but
not
look at
intending to
that.
plant here. In fact,
King
they're
will get
leaving
A for-
already
B for
because
them.
look at the space the King has found. There is nobody here. It's wide open. That's going to entice the spike over to the B site and give King a very early flank. But with no more noise on A after a plant tap, I mean, NRG are not stupid. They know what's going on, or what likely is.
He's not been seen. And you can see how diligent Scuba has been so far.
30 seconds left.
With a man advantage,
And 18 kills for King?
they may even want to just try and play this as a retake anyway. Now those smokes coming through, utility being
They gotta bait it
destroyed.
as well, too.
Hoping to maybe find something with a spam, but they just don't want to risk it. The problem is there's still another snake in the grass. Timing is going to be everything, though. Neon is looking the wrong way. 3 players coming through now. They're going to spot him, and that's where he's taken out a weapon upgrade as well for the side of NRG. And they're going to need a hero once again.
Man, Bolsing has no.
Well, King was the man that got
King
the
has a
plant.
kill as well.
The snake in the grass that found all that space, but now the Hunter's Fury and post plant won't matter unless they can put the numbers back to even, and they've done just that.
Wait, they can play with their
2
kill.
quick kills.
Just hide.
Blows following up on the damage with a shock dart, and now the Hunter's Fury pays dividends. It's a double tag. Death just around the corner with one more pulse, and Brock falls around.
Oh my god, that's game. Okay, that's legit.
LEVIATAN up to 11 with a sensational round.
So well played in that post plant. And everything went their way.
Well,
I think it's
did
the
put
immediate
whatever,
swing
man.
through just a little bit early.
But that was all played by the
Kiko.
Kings. And they had no
Here's
kills
the
for
same
that,
with the
bro.
last round. Gets pinged up. And that's enough to get him tagged. Then the shot dart takes him out. Then you see the strike.
Well play, well play. Well, the Urge
Once
good
again,
guys.
had so far, it's going to be a tough round from the get-go.
Oh, Hunter's Fury used.
Nice.
A lot being expended. Sato gone. And a chance for a tag, but not quite met. They've still got that convergence path set and ready. The ults are kind of what could save them in this round, but even still, it ends up level for the moment.
They dodged it.
25 seconds left on the clock. The time starting to become another member of the NRG camp, and the cross is wonderful.
NRG stays alive, bro.
Brings himself up on
Man,
the
Brock, that was a
scoreboard
huge
little as
round. That
well.
kill on Sat was big.
And what was a desperately needed round goes the way of NRG.
Especially after that opening pick, NRG do well to read the play correctly, staying towards B with 3, having that convergence path that slowed them down, put a bit more pressure on, but it's the shots landing Kamada. And Brock spamming with the Bulldog.
I'm telling you, we're winning every round macro-wise.
Start right behind it, as before. LEVIATAN dodge all of the damage. And now they're closing in. And there's an ult on Spike Scene. This round, he's in their spawn! There's a player with a knife out, they don't even know where
Yo,
he
man.
is!
He survived, didn't think the guy.
In their back lines! And NRG, they're forced into a retake.
Thankfully,
Oh, look for this
that
guy.
ultimate is going to run
What
out.
the fuck is that?
They
King
waited
has
for it.
been given a rifle, though. And with everything he's done in this game so far, it would be foolish to doubt him much more. Calm from the other side. The spray, though, there's King again.
no, Scuba's afraid.
22 kills already. And Scuba just cowering behind, but he's got a weaker weapon. The closer battle will help him, and that leaves it down to Neon. He had to teleport away and just look up the position. This might just be able to be stuck. Scuba could just sit all the way. Is he going to try and go the entire way? No, he's going to wait for the player to run through. Smartly played by Scuba. It's too close for comfort,
He's too
but
smart,
it's
bro.
still
He's too
a
practical.
round.
He's the Jesus of this team, bro.
Winning every
Every
round
time.
macro-wise.
Every time it's in.
3 more to put them even. And this
To go back and watch
terribly.
champs, bro. The run,
Spike Scene
he
almost
saved
got
them so
2.
many times, bro.
Almost got Kiko with his knife out.
From the first
in
game into the
spawn.
last.
King with that double as well. But the thing about this, Tom, I think he wanted to let them know he was close by before then reinforcing the other side of the map. The problem is LEVIATAN don't seem to care. Sure, you can have 2 players A. We'll kill 2 players on A then. And Neon,
30 seconds left.
I would be surprised if he doesn't get this kill. Brock is in a lot of trouble. And luckily, Brock won't be pushing that way anymore. Spike Scene has sent him the other way.
Looking to try and clear some of those closer angles. Instead, though, they've got a different problem to deal with. Sato makes sure they reclaim that space, and that tour de force is still dealing damage. A second kill already. And with the credits in a pretty dangerous position, this might just be all in for NRG. Stun will force back Neon at least. Scuba's done well once again, but that time has been ticking. A Gravwell still to buy additional time. They had to tap it. Now surely the clock is gone, but there's no way out. A cleanup for LEVIATAN. Just 1 more needed.
And it's not just this Sato show, man. This is a super baby team,
But now
bro.
it seems like those nerves are nowhere to be found. In fact, nerves of steel is all you'll find.
The 14th and the
LEVIATAN camp.
Professor.
Spike Scene runs it down for the opening. Kiko and Ethan on very weak weapons, but everybody is close by. NRG with weaknesses, of course, overreactions often follow. Now stacked up on this A site, LEVIATAN will be running into numbers if they continue forward. And they don't have any space elsewhere, so they may well have to.
I think just the pause. The problem is, for NRG, they also don't have information other than outside that B site. You mentioned it. With the weaker weapons, they have to gamble. They have to take risks. But with nothing being spotted
It's a good call.
in towards mid, they're in the right place at the right time.
Everybody
They're
holding
being
hands.
watched.
Man, I
Everybody
sure
waiting
let
for
learn
the
a lot
reswing.
more NRG.
Again, playing above
As
their
everything shot, bro.
edge as
GG! Congratulations, kids! My boys are
making
huge.
it to the
Oh, yeah,
balls
yeah.
over their American brothers. It looked doubtful after map number 2, but they have risen from the ashes. Ashes of Lotus, they have learned from their previous Pearl mistakes, and now they make it to the top 8.